Hey guys, welcome back. As I mentioned, part of my trip to Florida was to look at some property. I've really wanted to build a container home out here, and I've been looking on Zillow and pricing some of the lots out in various areas. We'll take a couple of them, or take a look at a couple of them here in Tampa. This one is one of them here. This one I believe was priced at $39,000. It's just under a half an acre, and it's in a mixed area. It's diverse. I mean, you've got new homes being built right here, and this blue one right here. You got cute little houses all over the place. You have some older homes as well. There was a new one up on the corner that was just built. This one's a little funky. It's got it's kind of an abandoned property. It has like a small shed building in the back. I guess they used it as a house. And then it has like a big above ground pool here. So everything's enclosed. It's all private. I'll stick you up over the fence. I can't see, but I'll stick you up over there so at least I can see what's going on. So that's the property. It's got that little pool right there that has to come out, and apparently there's a building in the back. I do like the really nice tree. I would probably prune that back a little bit, but I mean, for the price, I can build a house on this lot, a container home, you know, completely finished and everything, for probably right around $100,000. And that's a pretty decent price here in Florida, especially right here in North Tampa. As I mentioned, you know, there's diverse. This is a cute little house right here. Look at this. I could totally live in something like that. I've got to a point in my life, you know, at 55 now, I just don't need. I've lived in the 5,000 square foot house on an acre lot with 7-car garage. I've owned all that crap. And truth is, you don't own it, it owns you. It's a constant maintenance, upkeep, expense, property tax. Holy crap. I mean, power bills on that thing were like $600-700 a month in the summer in Arizona. It's ridiculous. So, you know, my kids are getting out, and they don't know it yet, but they're getting out. Austin, who you've seen on the channel, and my daughter now lives with me temporarily once again. Isn't it funny how they always come back to roost? So, any case, you know, I want to move down here. I want to, you know, rent a place, obviously, and then build a container home. Probably something like 2 40-footers and 1 30-footer. I want to do a metal roof structure so I capture all the rainwater that I can, and of course solar. So I want to try and make it as self-sustaining as possible, and right around that $100,000, plus or minus 10 or 20 grand, because I want it nice, you know, and I want a pool, because it's Florida, for Christ's sakes. Anyway, that's this one. I would get the drone out, but I've got to update the programming on it. Couldn't use it the other day at the water park as well, but let me see if I can get that worked out. This one's got a lot of trees over here, so I don't want to I don't want to lose it in somebody's yard and not be able to retrieve it. Any case, so this is one, 39,000, just under half acre, pretty cool lot. Not a bad neighborhood. I'd totally live here. So let's go look at another one. I got one on about 30 minutes away from here. It's a little further south. Well, let's go take a look at that. Hello, and welcome to Midlife Crisis. My name is Aaron, and I invite you to follow along with me and my son Austin on our journey as we build out a few camper vans and customize a new Toyota Tacoma into a beast. Then later in the year, we'll head out to Southeast Asia to ride a couple of adventure bikes through multiple countries, sharing the amazing experience with our viewers and ending our tour in Thailand. There, we will decide what to do next. Maybe buy a sailboat and sail around the world. Who knows? So please hit subscribe and follow us on this adventure. All right, I mean to make a correction. The last lot we looked at, I said it was 39,000. That one was actually 50,000. This one is 39,000. It is a pretty flat lot, not a lot of trees. Just give you a good look right there. Decent size. You got a storm drain right in front of the house, but that doesn't make a big difference. It's a decent sized build lot. Cute little community. There's a lot of larger lots here. So you can kind of see they're much bigger. They're a little bit more maintained in this area. But for $39,000, that's cheap. And that's a good sized lot. That's, you know, half-acre lot. So you could build some pretty good house on that size of a lot. Anyway, it's a cool little neighborhood. Once again, I mean, you've got diversity everywhere you go in Florida. So now we're heading down to just north of Fort Myer, and we've got, or no, excuse me, there's one in Venice I want to take a look at, which is just south of Sarasota, where we're going to be staying for the next couple, 3 days. And then the next location we're staying is just north of Fort Myer, and there is a whole bunch of lots out in that area. I've even seen lots that are, you know, 5,000 to 7,000 square feet on a canal that goes nowhere, basically. But I've seen them for $7,000 to $10,000, and you could easily put 2 40-footers on their containers. So anyway, we'll go take a look at some of those. I want to keep to the bigger lots, so I'm not going to look at the smaller ones. But we'll go take a look at those and show you what they look like. And we'll get the drone out. We'll get the drone programmed as soon as we get to our next stop, and then we can show you on those. Oh, sorry. I'm distracted by a squirrel. Anyway, squirrel. Here's another lot. It's really a jungle. I mean, look at this thing. It's just non-stop bushes as far as the eye can see back in there. So you would have a lot of clearing going on here, but you have some really nice trees. There's some great big palms right back in there. You can't see them, but there, if you look through there, there's a bunch of palms. You've got a really nice big couple of trees here in the front that you could salvage and kind of just put your driveway through here and clear a bunch of stuff out in the back. In any case, this one is in South Venice. It's $39,900, so that's under that $50,000 mark, where you can try and build your house for, you know, around $100,000, container home wise anyway. But I'm gonna drop the drone up here and get some aerial shots of this one, show you what it looks like. The area is nice. We've got nice homes up and down the streets. So they're doing some work over here, clearing some area. I'm not sure what they're doing there, but yeah, this is a nice lot for under 50 grand. Literally down here when you get south of like Venice, and you go into some of these other port towns, North Port and Punta Gorda, all those areas, you can find hundreds of lots. Most of them are right around that 10,000 square foot range, but you can literally find hundreds of them for, I've seen them as low as $10,000 a lot. But the majority of them right around that $15,000 range. Okay, let me show you on the phone here real quick if I can focus in on that. So this whole neighborhood in here, and I'll show you an aerial on the computer as well, but this whole neighborhood in here, there are literally hundreds of home sites in all directions. The streets are in, the water is in. You have to do a septic out here, but that's no big deal. That's under $2,000 to put that in. Yeah, nice little winding streets with water. You got a lot of foliage, which is nice. I would love to have that on my lot. See, I don't like them like this, all barren and nothing on them. That's just boring to me. But then you got this nice corner lot right here with lots of foliage. Of course, you have to take care of it, right? But let's go down here and we'll get out and take a look at a couple of these. But there is water in the streets. I've already seen fire hydrants. I don't see one on this street, but they're here. So here's a cool lot with all these trees. Let's get a video of these. So like I was saying, this is the area they call North Port. You're about 15 minutes to downtown Venice, and the ocean. All the cays that run along there, beautiful beaches. It's only 15-20 minutes away, if that. We just came from there. And then further south, you do have the 75, but you can also take the, I believe it's the 41, and it goes over the ocean bay and into Fort Myers. So you're maybe 20 minutes away from Fort Myers this way, and that has, you know, basically everything a master city would have. South Venice and the other little town areas over there, they have, you know, everything you need from day to day. Maybe not the Home Depot, you know, type of deal, but everything you would need, the shopping, the Publix, the what do they call it, the Winn-Dixie grocery store. We don't have those in Arizona, so it's kind of funny. But the community, you can see, is well maintained. There is a fire hydrant down at the end of the street. I don't know if you can see that from here, but that little yellow thing way at the end. So you know the water lines run all the way down these streets. There are already existing homes back there. But this is a cool lot. It's a corner lot. You could do a nice little circular drive and still have some nice, you know, they've been unmaintained, but you know, if you trim all this stuff back, it would look really nice. Some good trees in the background. That's beautiful. But you could build a really nice house here. It's a 10,000 square foot lot for $15,000. Back in Arizona, even remotely close to the city, if you were to try and find something like this, it would be, shit you not, $250,000 for the lot. That doesn't include any of the house or building, anything like that. Half-acre lots right now, anywhere in the Phoenix metropolitan area, are going for about $300,000. An acre lot is about $600,000. If you go into Scottsdale, forget it. You're talking $1 million for the property. But something like this, where you're out in Florida with beautiful weather, and you can build a completely self-sustaining home out here with both solar and rain, because it rains all the time. So you can get a 5,000 gallon water tank and keep that thing pretty much full all the time. With a 5,000 gallon septic tank, and then you just need to have your septic pumped every, you know, 3 to 6 months, depending on how many people are in the house, and the rest of it is just leach lines in the yard that just drain to the substructure. So, I mean, I'm in. I want to move here so bad. All right, I'm gonna throw the drone up and show you guys what's around here. But there are, like I said, there are hundreds of these lots for 15 grand all day long. Love it. I need to become a builder again. I used to build homes. I don't think I'm about doing it again down here. Anyway, let's get the drone up. And you also have a lot of water lots along in here. Now these are going to be a little bit more expensive. They're more in the 25 to 30,000 range, but there is a whole bunch of them going through here. And as I mentioned, these are more for your low profile power boats, but they can get you out to the ocean. You just can't bring a sailboat in here, but you know, any type of big cruiser, I mean, obviously you don't got much headroom underneath here, but yeah, so there's water lots, a little bit more money, but if you want a fishing boat or something like that, like these guys have a pontoon boat here, you can get stuff like that all day long out here. Amazing. Well, there you have it. As you can see, there's plenty of lots out here, tons of greenery. We don't have this in Arizona, this kind of greenery. It's awesome. But that's going to kind of wrap it up for the lot video. There's so many lots out here under $50,000. Sure, you can find waterway lots that you could take a larger power boat out to the ocean. Very few that you could take a sailboat, and those are probably going to run you around $300,000 for a decent sized lot to park a 50-foot boat in the back if you had a sailboat. But cost of building down here is much cheaper than it is in Arizona as well. I've talked to a few people about that, and yeah, I mean, if I wanted to put my builder hat back on and start building some homes out here, there are thousands of people moving here from places like New York and California, and they all want the, you know, the Florida lifestyle basically. But yeah, so I hope you got some benefit out of it. Like, subscribe. We're doing more stuff out here in Florida as well, and hope to see you guys soon. Talk to you soon.